Hello, and good afternoon, Bayside staff and friends. Hopefully, everybody can hear me well. I am live to you today to share a special announcement, right? So, starting tomorrow we have a very special event or expo for all the clients and for some of you, well, you reptile lovers out there, if you're out there. But tomorrow starts the official duck hunt and reptile show. Now, what's happening? What's going on? Well, first of all, thank you for taking a minute out of your classroom activities and for joining me here live, one of the first live streams we've done since my last co-host left us. But starting tomorrow, right, each class will be called down by the program coordinator, Nikki. She'll call down each class from between 10:30 till 2 o'clock to come down and just engage and have the opportunity to pet, possibly even hold various different types of species of reptiles. So what might that look like? Well, for starters, indefinitely, we have box turtles, maybe snakes for any and all of you possible snake lovers out there. But snakes, bearded dragons, what have you. I don't know. I'm here for it all, but I hope you will be as well. So, instructors, this is also on Fun Friday. So we have a little bit of flexibility in the classroom and some of the daily happenings. So again, that's going to start at about 10:30, right? Each class will be called down and you will come down, engage with some of the animals, some of the different reptiles. It's super fun. The Second Hand Serpents, they came down and bought some of their reptiles with us, or brought some of their reptiles down for us to engage with last year. So super shout out. And a super shout out to our friends over at the Second Hand Serpent and the other upcoming event. Super fun. Now, it's duck season. Legit duck season, y'all. It's duck season. And spread throughout the interiors of Bayside, you may or may not find some of these guys or gals laying around the day program. Now, you say, Terrence, what is this? What are you talking about? Well, each duck also doesn't just come in yellow. So keep that in mind. Instructors, one-to-ones, encourage your individuals to participate as a group or with your staff. But the ideal here is to look for different colored ducks. Again, they're not just yellow. They're going to come in different colors, all different types of colors. Same size, but different colors. And now on top of that, once you find your duck that you want to adopt, the idea is to adopt the duckling and take it home. But you want to look underneath of said duck. Once you find your duck, you want to look underneath of the duck and check for either a black star or a red star. Black star, you know I gotta use my cheat sheet. Okay, black star are for staff prizes. Red star are for client prizes. Make sure I got that correct. Yes. So black star for staff prizes, red star are for consumer prizes. So it's all inclusive. We encourage everybody to join in. Again, all of the said little ducklings, okay, will be spread throughout the interiors of Bayside because we're going to deal with some really sticky weather coming up for tomorrow. So that's not going to put a damper though on our duck parade. So please, let's see who can find the most amount of ducks, because if and when you do find a duck with a star underneath of it, again, black for, hold on, let me see, black for staff, red for consumer, you want to visit my friend Natalie's office. That's adjacent from Mary's or parallel to Mary's and almost right next to, on the right side facing up, Jeanette's. So you want to visit Natalie, our deputy director, for a prize. Everybody loves prizes. And this game is free to play. Free, I don't know about y'all, but free is my favorite price. So, but this game is free to play. It just requires a little bit of initiative, right? And don't give up, right? I don't know where they are, but I guarantee you by tomorrow morning, my friend and partner Jessica will have all the ducks spread throughout Bayside, and it will be up to staff and consumer clients to try to find them all. I'm gonna be out there looking. So I'll tell you right now, I'm looking for either star. Okay, I'm looking for either one, but I will be looking forward to participating in this duck contest. Okay, it's duck hunt all over again. Some of you may not remember duck hunt, but it's duck hunt, the video game, all over again. Except, we're just we're hunting with our eyes. So there's that. But please, by all means, feel free to, again, instructors, work with your class and work with other one-to-ones to allow each individual to safely, meander around the day program to find some of these missing ducks and win a prize. Now, I can't tell you what the prize is. Normally, I'm good for doxing that, but I don't know what the prize is. So the only way for us to find out, myself included, is to go look for the ducks. And they're small. Again, comes in a wide range of different colors, not just yellow. Please keep that in mind. Instructors also remind your individuals, those who may want to spread out a little bit on their own, to not only look out for yellow ducks, but also look out for just multicolored, so many different ducks. And then again, just to follow up with our reptile show, super cool. And I get it. Not all of us are fans of some of our cold-blooded co-inhabitants on this planet, that being snakes. And I don't really care for them, but I'm interested to see what different animals they have. So with that being said, you don't necessarily have to physically engage with some of the animals, but again, instructors, one-to-ones, encourage our community, encourage your individual or individuals to just embark on the experience. Just come out, maybe take a look at some of the different reptiles that we may typically only see on like TV or in a book or a magazine or on their cell phone. So this is going to be like a live reptile zoo that's going to be brought directly right here at Bayside. It's going to take place in the cafeteria. And again, you will be called down starting at about 10:30 by the program coordinator, Nikki. And we will break for lunchtime. So this won't interfere with the rest of the day-to-day activities. You will still be able to enjoy your breaks and what have you. And the biggest break of them all, that being lunchtime. So that is the reptile show and our duck hunt, or our duck hunt and our reptile show, right? And it's a beautiful thing when we get all of our individuals included in these activities, right? Because that's essentially what the planning and preparation is all about. So if you have any questions about any of tomorrow's festivities or how some of the rules of engagement may work, like looking for the ducks or what time to come down for your class, or if you missed somewhere along the lines, you missed the details here in the stream, please feel free to reach out to Jessica Johnson or reach out to myself or your instructor, what have you. But please feel free to find any one of us and we can help maybe point you in the right direction. So again, just to do a quick recap for any of my friends that might have came on a little late here, we have our duck hunt show, or our duck hunt show. It pretty much is a duck hunt show, but we got our duck hunt tomorrow, starts tomorrow. Okay, be on the lookout for those multicolored ducks. Again, they're not all just yellow. And then we also have our reptile show that's going to specifically take place from between 10:30, let's say 10:30, between 10:30 and about 2 o'clock. Okay, so instructors, be on the lookout for that phone call so you're notified on what time to come down or come over, depending on where you are in the building. Might be up or over to the cafeteria. Okay, and if you have any more, if you need any more details or information, again, reach out to myself. There will be prizes, and we all love a free prize. Again, this is nothing but effort right here. We all love a free prize. All you have to do is find the yellow. Okay, I might be paraphrasing here, but you just might need to find the yellow, black, red, what have you, blue duck, and make sure it has a star underneath. Okay, if you find one with a black star, then that's you and I, that's staff, right? Nothing wrong with that. I think that's beautiful when we not only can participate in these activities, but we also get to participate. We also get to participate in them with our individuals, with the clients. So it's a beautiful transaction. Or if you find a red star, then you're going home with the door prize for your effort, and you're also going home with the duck. Or the duck can be your prize, however you want to slice it. But either way, you have the opportunity to go home with, something you didn't come to the day program with, or, you came to Bayside with. So I think that's pretty neat. So please, look for the ducks. Again, there won't be any outside. I can't stress that enough. Weather's going to be a little crazy tomorrow. So there won't be any ducks outside. All of the ducks are going to be spread throughout Bayside. And I know I'm kind of, cycling here and repeating, but I'm just making sure we cover all the bases in case any staff or, consumers might have came on board late. I also want to add that we will be live streaming the reptile show, not the duck hunt, but we will be live streaming the serpent house, the second hand serpents. When I keep looking down, I'm a little big cheesy here, but we will be live streaming the event. So if you want to get your experience documented on camera, also be on the lookout for that. So super fun time tomorrow, and I'm so looking forward to all the festivity starts. Imagine the duck hunt's going to cook as soon as everybody touch down the day program, or when it's around your classroom's activities and scheduled around your instructors or your one-to-ones. Speaking as a former one-to-one, I will say one-to-one, you kind of got an advantage because you kind of could just, go about it at your own free will. So just keep that in mind. Please give everybody an opportunity as well to find a duck. So it's an all-inclusive activity. But essentially, Bayside, that is all I got for this one. We will provide more YouTube online-based updates, not only for our internal viewers, but also our external viewers that are also just keeping up and just watching how our community engages in the different activities we're able to plan and present to the community. But yeah, that's essentially all I got for this micro update. Shout out to Jessica Johnson and everybody that helped put this all together. Again, our friends over at Second. You thought I'd have got the name without looking at the sheet, but no. And our friends over at Second Hand Serpents, shout out to you all as well for allowing us this opportunity to engage with some of the reptiles you have or will have on display. All right. But again, if you have anything that you need, come find me, come find Jessica, and I will gladly share any details. I will say I've never held a snake. I have no interest in holding a snake. Not that I have anything against them. They're just snakes. I don't care for snakes. So, but nonetheless, I am open to trying new things. And it's what I recommend for all of our friends in the community. But that's essentially all, again, I have for this update. I enjoy going live and enjoy addressing our community in this manner and in this fashion. I know the jacket's a little ridiculous given the current climate situation, but where I am right now, it's like an ice box. Okay, it's like a freezer in here. So, but ridiculous jacket out the way. That's all the updates. We will have more to present to you as we progress a little bit further into the year and we get into some of our favorite holiday seasons or some of the favorite Bayside traditions that we like to conduct and hold here. So, I welcome you to subscribe. If you are a new viewer, right? If you're not an internal viewer here at Bayside, but this is a public video. So I encourage you to hit the subscribe button with the notification bell turned on so that you can catch all future uploads and live streams that we host here at Bayside. Okay. But again, that's all I got for this one. I do hope to catch you all in the next one. So until then, I have to look for the end stream button. So until then, be easy.